everyone, Allison Berger here, and I'm in Bordeaux, but you can't visit Bordeaux without going to the wine region, so I'm actually in Saint Emilion. Located about 45 minutes east of Bordeaux is where you'll find this wine region, also known as the right bank. This region is built on a limestone plateau, which affects the quality of wine, and it's good for its wine storage. We drove through the gorgeous French countryside, passing vineyards on all sides of us as we arrived at our first chateau. Welcome to Chateau de la Riviere. This chateau stayed with the same family for more than 300 years. They have over 225 acres of land where they produce about 300 to 400,000 bottles of wine each year. The tour started by going into their cave, which you should have a sweater for because it is kept chilly. Their limestone cellar goes on for 15 miles and is the perfect condition to store wine in. We learned so much about the history of the chateau, its evolution, the preservation process, and what their wine production is like today. And then it was finally time to taste. This chateau is located in the Franc appellation, which is more known for their red wines like Merlot, but that doesn't mean there aren't whites and rosés to try too. Then it was time to head to the second chateau of the day, Chateau Franc Mayne. I visited Bordeaux in September, which is when the harvest begins, so I was lucky enough to see part of the process happening here at this chateau. So at this chateau, we were told more about their harvesting process before bringing us into their cellar, which is beneath a 300-year-old oak tree that goes into the limestone. Again, have a sweater as you enter the cellar. Can you guess how many bottles of wine they get out of just one of these barrels? 300! 300 bottles of wine. Can you believe that? Now it's the moment we've been waiting for. It's time to enter the medieval town of Saint Emilion. The first thing we did was go into this wine shop to have another tasting, which included wines from different chateaus all over the region. After the tasting, we had time to go have lunch and explore the town, decide if you want to climb the 196 steps up to the top of the bell tower. I just looked. Stroll through the cloisters that it leads to the collegiate church, or just get lost on the winding roads as you take in the architecture and the ruins. Then it was time to go to our final chateau, Chateau Belle. This visit was all about tasting. Now, the French consume about 40 liters of wine each year, so you shouldn't feel guilty at all about spending a full day of drinking wine since 10 a.m. The most interesting thing I learned from this visit was that every wine was a blend, and you chose your favorite based on its year of creation, which is very different than how wine is consumed in the States. So at this tasting, we were comparing the different years from one specific chateau to determine which blend we liked better. Just one of the many things that makes visiting France's wine region so interesting and unique. I hope you enjoyed visiting and drinking in Saint Emilion with me. For more information on the tour I took, see the link below. So until next time, I'm Allison Berger, and don't forget, I'm FunSized.